Okay, so I have something to show that's similar. Hold on, you start here. I'm going to show you how PHP on Heroku works. My name's still David. I still work for them, hopefully. This is still my email address and my Twitter. You sign up for free. You can run a hobby app for free for a full month, and then for the next month, and for the next month. So we give you always 750 compute hours for free. So you can have an always-on hobby project if you want. You create it with the Heroku commands, then you push to it. We detect that it's a PHP app because you hopefully have a composer.json. Who doesn't have a composer.json? Your name will go on the list. And then we install your components. We install your extensions. We let Composer install the dependencies because that's what it's for. And then you're done. And because I want to put my money where my mouth is, I'll demo that now with no script and from scratch. Ooh, this is a weird resolution. OK, up the resolution a little bit for you. Can you all see this? Read this? Yeah? OK. Make your SymfonyLive London. Get in it, I guess. Heroku. OK, so first, Heroku status. Is it up? Because I did this once before, and we had the only outage of the year for pushes. That was very bad timing. But I could push. Oh, no. This had to happen. Let me see if I can get out my password. Without you seeing it. I can copy. Yes. Oh, right. Did I click this properly? Probably not. There we go. I have a UB key because we have to, because we have a lot of power. So with a lot of power comes great responsibility. What? Gotta be fucking kidding me. So this is my specific two-factor authentication problem that you shouldn't have unless you enable it. There we go. Heroku create makes a new app. Yes, it did. OK, we can now make a project. And just to up the screen size here a little bit. Also, let's just create an empty composer.json already. I've worked on this for the last couple of months, so it's not going to fail. I know that. It's PHP 5.6 unless we specify otherwise. We can do that in a second. And it's downloading that for the first time. Subsequent pushes should sometimes be faster. The next thing we could do while we're doing this, composer require, I don't know, monologue maybe, do something with that. Who needs versions? There we go. And let's go back to PHP 5.5 because I like that better. I don't actually. There we go. OK, by the way, we're deployed. I can visit that in the browser. Very good. And since we have these composer changes here, we could also, sorry, I had this somewhere. Was it monologue/monologue? Yeah, there we go. So, steal the code. I hope that works. Add a warning. Hi. Stream to standard error, not to a log file, because, you know, better. Require vendor/autoload.php. Composer JSON, composer lock. You need composer lock. It will not allow you to push otherwise. Because log stuff. Did anybody see a typo? Now's the time to say so. No? Good. So it's resolving the dependency we have in composer.json. We can now in here say we need X Redis or something like this, right? And it would give you the Redis extension. It's now deployed this, Heroku open, and we can go and say Heroku logs -- tail. And the logs take a second. We see we're still serving requests. Oh, sorry, where's my mouse cursor? Here. Somewhere. And there's the warning, hi, right? Looks great. We see the next request come in the logs. How about a quick Heroku PS scale web equals 20? We're now running 20 web server instances. We can see them boot in the background. So we have 20 dynos. They're all starting. Yep. And now we can see, we can refresh, and we see the traffic going to all these 20 dynos. There you see it's web 14, 19, 8 is serving traffic, and now our peak is maybe over. Heroku PS scale web equals 1. And now we're back to free usage. That was a very quick demo. You can manage extensions. I could show you how to very quickly Heroku add-ons, add Heroku PostgreSQL, and now it's provisioning a database for me, which you can snapshot, backup, migrate, and everything, etc. You have Redis, dozens of Redis providers, memcached. Go to addons.heroku.com. You saw a brief list earlier. Back to my presentation slides. You can also run all of this locally. We have a nice graphical interface, of course. If you prefer that, you can do many of these functions in there as well. One important aspect about dev prod parity is that, you know, all the Ruby and Python and Java guys, they run a built-in web server. They don't care, but we need a specific web server, so there is a package that you can require if you want to run things locally. This actually gets installed in production, called Heroku/Heroku buildpack PHP. And this will allow you, if you have a sufficiently standard build of PHP and Apache locally, to just type format and start, which then boots the web dyno definition that you have in your so-called proc file, if you have it, and it boots something up on port 5000 with the exact same config that you have on Heroku. And one more thing, I don't have it installed right now, so I couldn't demo it, and I'm out of time, but add HHVM to your requirements in composer.json. We actually allow you for that to be only in the JSON, not in the log file, if you want to just try it out and don't have Composer installed locally, because you can't run Composer update if it says HHVM. You only have PHP installed, right? It's going to fail. And if you push, it's going to see that you want HHVM, and it's going to install HHVM for you, and then the site runs HHVM if you want to try that today. That would be the end. I thank you kindly. If you go right now, phones out, to this. If you don't have a phone, there's postcards on the way out on the desk on the left. There's a lot of cards that say Heroku on PHP. They have 2 QR codes, and this one, answer 3 questions. If you want, leave the email field blank for the newsletter. You don't have to. It's not stupid questions, it's smart questions like, which of these Composer features have you used before? So you actually want to learn something, and then we'll ship you a really nice t-shirt. that looks like this. That's a lady size. So indicates the size you want. Yeah, you'll get that. Thank you, and have a good day.